Well, hello there, Cinnamon Bun. Happy Sunday, the 31st of January. I had therapy at 12 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock right now for me. I had therapy at 12 and did nothing with my morning before that. Woke up at like, I don't even know, 10ish, half 10, something. Fucked about on my phone in bed until the last minute, and then scrambled up, made some breakfast, and did my therapy session. Had a right good cry. Went through maybe the most tissues that I've ever been through in a therapy session, and then wrapped on that, and I was like, okay, there's plenty of stuff that I need to do today, and yet I'm just sitting here listening to music, unable to do anything. Executive dysfunction. Is it the ADHD? Is it the depression? Is it the pandemic? Who knows? What the fuck was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Someday I should do a cut of one of my videos where it's just all the moments where I've lost my train of thought or I don't know what to say. I have, as fucking always, just no food in the house. Just no food in the house. Like nothing to eat for lunch, nothing to eat for dinner. I am gluten intolerant, and so most of the quick, easy, pick-me-up foods that you would be able to get out and about, I can't have. So if I have no food in the house, it really means I either have to order a takeaway or I need to go to the shop. Like, there's no alternative. Just, food is stressful. I need to go to the shop, and I would like to do a house hour. Trying to do an hour of household stuff a day. Anyway, having yet another of those days where I'm really struggling to get going, really struggling to actually do something, even though I know it's entirely necessary. So, thought I'd just do a little vlog. A little vlog, come along with me, add just an extra dimension to it for my brain, to keep my brain interested. But yeah, like if you have things that you want to have gotten done, if you have basic self-care or household things that you'd really like to get done, if any of them can be done while you watch this video, please go and get started. Get your stuff ready. Pause it here for a second if you want. Folding laundry or something, or hanging up laundry, I find is a really good one to do because you can do it sitting while watching something. But whatever you have, if it's something that you can do while you watch a video, I encourage you to do it along with me, because shit's hard right now. Yes, so not really much more to it, to be honest. I think like my goal for today is simply do house hour and go and get some groceries. I don't think I'm even gonna try and get like a full week's grocery shop, including like a meal to cook and stuff. I think that's maybe even too much for my brain right now. So, making it more manageable. Can I get some groceries that'll just last me at least the next like half week, you know, next like 3-4 days? And if I get both of those things done, successful day, hallelujah, praise the Lord, hang the banners, hoist the standards, get on your horse, join the parade, everyone wear a mask. I'm losing my mind. Please don't water, eyes. I just did my makeup, I just did it. Why are you watering? Stop. Lost my train of thought. Yes, if I can get those two things done today, house hour, mini groceries, fantastic, successful day, and then I will spend the rest of the day doing whatever I feel like doing, whatever seems fun, which I think might be playing some more Spider-Man Miles Morales, which has been one of the few sources of joy in my life in the last week or two. My world is very small right now. My world is very small and very quiet. Sometimes it's so quiet in here, I want to die. Okay. Even filming this, even with my favourite podcast, my brain is just going, I don't want to do house hour, I don't want to tidy things up, I'm so fucking sick of tidying things up. All I've done this year is tidy this same shit up. I don't want to, I'm sick of it, but I'm just a little human who needs food and shelter to survive, and so I must. So here we go. The deal with House Hour is that it's the only time where I let myself listen to my top 2 or 3 favourite actual play podcasts. So there's like a built-in reward. So it makes me actually sometimes, not all the time, look forward to House Hour because it's the only time where I get to listen to my faves. It also helps me kind of like ration out my episodes of my favourite podcasts, where, I don't know if you guys get this as well, when you love something a lot, I'm like afraid to get to the end of it and to not have any more episodes and like to be up to date and just waiting for them. So that's how House Hour works.
Because there's like a speedrunning path, sort of. But like, it feels like those nerves.
I'm gonna text Jack and ask if there's anything he wants me to get from the shop for tomorrow. Any particular snacks or anything for games day?
Intuition plus data processing test. Even if the target has the reason to believe that what it's seeing. Thank you. I take a ton of fade or whatever it's called.
We could also, you could also just pretend to be him if you want. Well, aren't we controlling Michael?
Okay, house hour is done. I am wasting away with hunger. And I haven't been to the shop yet, so I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna eat. But hey, we did house hour. There's a lot of laundry in that house hour, so I didn't get to clearing the coffee table at my desk, but that's fine. Let's figure out how I can eat enough that I can do the shop. Has Jack replied with anything he wants from the shop? I said, hey, I'm gonna go to the shop today, any breakfast stuff or snacks you want me to pick up? And he said, ooh, good idea. My dear brother, that's not an answer to the question. What if I just checked my email for no reason at all? Are we thinking rolls like normal? Also, maybe some chocolate and iron brew. What am I doing? Get off Twitter. Nothing good can come of this. Food! I think I might just have a pot noodle, because I've got like a shitty gluten-free one. I might just have that, because it's quick and easy. And I do also have cake. The cake is not lunch, and also it's 4 PM. I feel very normal.
Sharing in a way where you don't actually exhibit your identity, you're not face to camera, or you start a blog, something like that. But I know that it's definitely not easy. It's not easy for me of like, wow, this is full exposure. If you Google me, all of this is going to come up about me being... And yeah, it was sobering.
God fucking damn it. See if I have a pot noodle burn. Ha! Stop. What if I just put soy in it as well? Or fish sauce. Yes, fish sauce.
Let's put it that way. For definite. For definite. And I think for you, if you're listening to this, mine gave me a jewellery making kit. Doing laundry in that one. I can't remember, folding clothes, figure out what's best for them, ultimately. And healing for me. And I think that for a lot of people that are on the fence about making a channel, talking about the feeling that something like that will happen, where they are made to question their place at the party. They are, so on some level, in some form, or the energy of it, at least the essence of it, is taking place in all of these things in everyday reality. I've also written here that there's a really famous story about a father and his son.
I really don't want to go. I'm really bored. I really can't be fucked. We are all living lots of little stories. This is what I find interesting about vlogging. I really don't want to go. Even do like a mini grocery shop. It's dark. It's like 5:30. My brain is understimulated, and so it's loud in there. And yet, I decided to make today a story because I switched on the camera. And I told you my motive earlier. It was to do house hour and to do the groceries. So now I am being observed. Maybe by you, or maybe just by myself, you know, depending on what I decide to do with this footage. I am being observed. And so if I don't want to do the thing, I have a couple of different options. And those are different options because I decided to vlog today. I decided to be observed, and I decided to make today a story. I can follow the feeling of not wanting to do this, and resistance and boredom and executive dysfunction, and I could give up on this story. You know, I would say, okay, it's not going to happen today. I'm going to go and play Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and I will try and do a quick shop tomorrow morning instead, and I will stop filming, and this will not be a video. I will give up on this video. Or I decide to make this video, in some sense, a tiny, fairly trivial, tragic story. I had a motive, I was presented with conflict, and I failed to adapt to that conflict. I could film the rest of today of me not doing the groceries, not doing what I set out to do, maybe having a nice rest of my evening, but in some sense living out a very, very tiny tragedy. Or because I am being observed, because I have decided that this is a story, I will, or I can, decide to keep fighting. Maybe this sounds very overdramatic because I know the stakes are so small. Really, the difference is, will I have the peace of mind of knowing that I did the thing that I needed to do, and the peace of mind of knowing that I have the food in my house that I need to have, and that tomorrow I can just relax? Or do I put it off, give in to the resistance, and then suffer the consequences of that tomorrow, which is likely getting up a little bit too late and being a little bit too rushed and having to scramble up to the shop and get things, and maybe cutting my nice day hanging out with my brother a bit shorter. Very small stakes. this is what is interesting about vlogging to me, is that I don't want to, it adds stakes. Because for me now, if this wasn't being observed, if I was just going about my business, I would find it very easy to give in to the voice in my head that says, fuck this, fuck all of this, I don't want to do this, I'm bored. It's fine, we'll do it tomorrow, it's really not that big a deal. But the fact that I have put a bunch of work in over the course of today, not a lot, you know, just like setting up a camera a handful of times, you know, to record what I'm doing and think about what it is that I am experiencing or doing as a story. I'm now invested in my own story, in that I don't really feel like, there's nothing wrong with a tragic story. There's nothing wrong with telling a tragic story. Personally, I only want to make a tragic story in the form of a vlog if I feel like there is some kind of kernel of insight or something interesting that I feel like is worthwhile to share about it, because it's very easy to tell a tragic story which isn't meaningful, which is just, I failed. Where was I going with this? By choosing to vlog, by choosing to observe, by choosing to make today into a story, I have raised the stakes for myself in terms of what I do. Whereas my previous decision to put it off and not do the thing that I said that I was going to do would have these comparatively minor consequences. Now they have those consequences, but also I've just got a bunch of footage that I don't really want to use anymore, and it feels like I am wasting by not finishing the story. Isn't that interesting? You know? Isn't it? I think there is a mundane kind of read that you can take of that, which is like that filming yourself is like a form of accountability. That observation is a form of accountability. I think it's more than that though. I think it is the story. So, where does that leave us? Well, I am going to put on my shoes and put on my coat and walk to Tesco. Not because I want to, not because it's something that interests me, not even because I know that I should, but because I do not want to tell yet another sad story. all this stuff. Really can't be bothered. Really don't want to. But I'm gonna.
I hear the drum, the heart within. It's coming closer, it's in the air. I heard the calling, you felt the flare. When the storm keeps rising up, when the storm keeps rising up, I come back for you. When you think all time is up, when you think all time is up,
Rachel 1, Brain 0.
I know what you've been waiting for. I come back for you, and I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I come back for you, 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 back for you.
Hey, so that's the end of the vlog. I have one quick thing to share with you. I am doing a workshop on daisy.com, which is a social and collaborative platform for creatives. My workshop is called The Vlog as a Storytelling Medium. So if you liked this vlog, if you are someone who either makes or is interested in making vlogs or even like documentary filmmaking, you might like it. You might find it interesting. It's happening on the 19th of February 2021. There will be a link in the description, but you will also be able to find it on daisy.com. Okay, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.